that's why it's also important to be around people who think like you, who understand you, and who work every day to better themselves, so you can feel more comfortable and open with your energy. You know, that's why your home is your sacred space, because, you know, only the most intimate people, the most trustworthy people should be in your intimate space, because your intimate space should be where you can take your hair out and you can kind of be free with your energy, because you're more one and connected with those around you. And
hey guys, I just want to say in the beginning of this video, thank you for over the years, you guys, making sure that I'm up to date, you know, just in case I don't catch every recording and not able to do a commentary video to every live or premiere that you guys send me this information. But going forth, because carbonation has fallen, please don't send me any more of these women's live streams. Don't even waste your time recording what they are saying, because at this point, only thing I really want to talk about and I'm going to stay stuck on is them leaving this situation.
that's been a big lesson for these last months, because not everybody needed to be so close to Poppy, so close to us. Everybody just didn't need to be so close. Like,
now I'm an early bird. I get up early mornings. Sometimes I go to sleep extremely early and I can be up at midnight, can't go back to sleep. And I've been noticing that they are up odd hours of the night, and they are reading this book that Natureboy is putting them up to reading, because allegedly it's been said in the community that a few people from the community that watches this carbonation mess called the warden at the jail that Natureboy is at, reported how he is abusing the phone privileges, and this is allegedly why we have not been hearing him go on to live with the women, because they obviously can pull up the recordings from the jail to prove that there are no trolls that are calling saying that he's in fact on jail calls, three-way, or on social media with the women. So I guess he's basically playing it, you know, low profile. Let me stay out of social media because I don't need any more charges against me, because I already have enough charges that look like they're gonna stick.
Realm, they some damn gremlins, slob coming out their mouth, breathing hard and shit. That's what people really look like. Yeah, that's what people be looking like in the metaphysical realm. That's why you gotta protect yourself. Look, we don't look at people in the eyes. We don't look at people in the eyes when we go out, because when you look at somebody in their eyes, you really picking up the energy.
But yeah, I don't really want to break my neck trying to record and commentate on this nonsense. It's bad enough Natureboy is embedded in their head, and it's going to be a train wreck us seeing when they're going to leave this situation and realize that this is not where it's at, and also realize that they have to move on, because it looks to me, just being a spectator on the sideline, that Natureboy is probably going to do some time. I mean, if maybe he got a seasoned paid lawyer, the lawyer could soften the blow. You know, I'm also hearing other allegations of, you know, they are trying to push the proceedings along because there's not enough evidence to indict Natureboy. But I feel as though those are just seeds that are being planted from the real trolls, the ones that low-key support Natureboy and want to see him get out so that he can go back to his old ways. Because if Natureboy gets out, people don't change who they are overnight. Natureboy's not young. He's not in his 20s. He's in his 40s. And this is who this man is. He didn't get like this overnight, and he's not going to change overnight.
Earth in the middle of darkness, floating. and you get up and go to work every day. No. But I know it's a process, but we just want to share with y'all how magical reality is. I want to
And if these women stay over in this situation and they are allowed these phone conversations, and eventually if he's sentenced, he'll probably arrange for them to come up and do visits, you know, and like I said, keep them around so that he can have them recruit other women for canteen money and visits and phone calls. They're going to be really screwed up. And, you know, this is going to be a really messed up situation, you know, because then if and when he does get out, if they have not broken the chains of the bond that Natureboy has on these women at this present time, they don't have a future. Now, we know that Natureboy was allowed to live 40-something odd years of his life, but he has robbed and put these women's lives on a standstill because he's not allowing them as a man for him to deal with his legal issues. Let them go on about their business until he sees the fate of his freedom, and then allow them to come back if they want to come back and be part of whatever the movement is going forward. This is really crazy that these women can't get up here. They don't work a job. If they're smart, as we all know that they can be, they should be able to read that book between the two of them, Aya and Zoka. Matter of fact, where is Zoka? Between Efuru and Aya, they should be able to read that book within a couple of days, splitting up the chapters and be done with the storyline or whatever they're trying to teach the community. But it's not about rushing to finish that book. Natureboy wants them to take their time reading that book, because remember, Natureboy is the one that is orchestrating this whole foolish thing that's going on right now behind the scenes. He's the one that told them to read that book. That's in their memory bank. Natureboy, Baba G, Three God, told us to read this book. He's the one that told them why they had to read the book. So every day that they read that book, they know that Natureboy is still in them. It's a daily reminder of why they're staying. Now, this might not make sense to you, and it should never make sense to you. But as long as he, even from a distance, is showing to them that he has some sort of control, even locked behind the bars, that he can control their mind, it's going to intrigue them to want to stay. It's going to intrigue them to really think that he's God, and that he's in there because of haters and trolls, and he's an innocent man, you know, and they're going to keep continuously looking at the public as the enemy, not knowing that these videos that we know that they look at, videos that are going to help them break these chains. It's going to help them, as well as Natureboy being in their memory bank, move forward in their life and to leave this alone, break the chains, because Natureboy is in some serious trouble. Only thing I honestly at this point want to document, and I can't wait till these court proceedings start so that I can document that. Also do short videos on that as well, the trial, because I know that's all people are interested in. They want justice to be served for the community, for carbonation, for melanation, for any victims that we are not even aware of that have became victims because of the circumstances of, you know, listening to the fake woke teachings from the past. Some of them going over there, giving up all their worldly possessions, only to be probably kicked out of carbonation within a few days or a few months. And the things that they had to endure in a short period of time, because there have been people that have been over there for a short period of time as well, and they have been affected. And Lord knows they could be having ongoing counseling sessions and all kind of stuff from what they saw. So can you imagine how these women that are remaining, how their mind is really focusing on the wrong message